Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your collective video. Welcome to Colleen Tarot. I'm your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on March 30th or 31st, 2026. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless. I'm only giving you the date so you know I don't repost. If you like my videos, I post on this channel every single day. And if you like to send me a request, you can put it in the comments, okay? On this channel, I do collective, I do all signs. Currently I'm going to see how that goes, and mostly I'm going to stick to collective, and I'm going to throw some other videos in and out from that, but mostly collective for now. I will do video requests. I did get a video request for Libra. I will do Libra video, but I'm not going to, I don't know, I'm not going to waste time on anyone who doesn't want my reading if I don't resonate, right? So anyways, before I start your reading, this is about be careful of new friends coming your way. New friends, new people. And so this means new people you don't know, not people from the past trying to come your way that you do know. This is be careful for new relationships, new friends, meeting new people. All right. Because this is collective, this could resonate for anybody. All right. Kind of like new friends, whoever this is, it could be for really new anybody, right? We all got to sort of be cautious with that. But anyways, before I start your reading, guys, I want to be the first one to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. I want to thank you guys for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here. Okay, we got a key and we got knowledge. I know that's a cliche. Knowledge is key. So yeah, but that literally means that. Knowledge and key. Key opens doors, closes doors, right? Key opens heart, closes heart. But it's in the upright, so I feel it's very positive. And we have this this book here, very positive. I feel like the information. There's very basic meanings for those cards. And literally, it's talking about information, learning something, right? And key to the key. I want to say key to the heart. We have the star here in the reverse. We have earth. So we also have earth. I feel like we have earth and air. All right. But I also feel like two star seeds align. All right. All right. All right. This is a newer deck to me, so I do want to look this one up. I know that deck pretty much by heart at this point. All right, this one's a little different, even though they're both Lenorman decks, which I thought was this is a newer Lenorman deck, and it is a little different. So we do have the stars, but it's two stars, and I feel like it's star seeds. And I'm also guided to grab another deck, so you're going to give me a second. And then we have the tree, which is earth energy. The tree is enormous. It's an oak, a majestic oak, all right? It teaches the inhabitants about the wood. All right, these are essential for humankind. Okay, all right, I already get it. You're aligning with somebody, and you guys are going to be, it's be open to how you teach people. And the reason I'm going to say this is because my grandparents, they weren't teachers, okay, but their relationship was sort of like a lesson you could learn, right? You could learn how people could treat each other from their relationship, and they displayed that everywhere they went. Their love for each other was very strong, and everywhere they went they displayed that, though they were not teaching it. But you see how people were learning from that. They would be like, oh wow, look at that couple. And I feel like if you're not physically teaching somebody something with another person, a star seed, okay, a soulmate, let's just say soulmate, because StarSeed is a newer word, it's a newer term, but it's like, a very deep soul connection. And your connection together teaches a lot just by people who view you. Now, the star card it talks about the stars, but it is in the reverse, and it talks about in a moment of sadness or turmoil, we can stop, raise our eyes to the heavens, and look at the stars. They give us the feeling of serenity that will help us to embark on our journey and overcome our differences and difficulties. It also indicates our relationship with those who have left us and our dear departed. They are protectors and angels, and They can address our prayers in difficult times. So this is pretty powerful, okay? This is pretty powerful because besides a connection coming in here, a very deep soulmate connection, I feel like you have something to teach the world. Now, whether you're literally on a platform, well, who isn't on a platform? Let me just say, who isn't on some platform, okay? But even if you're not like public speaking type of teaching or, you know, classroom type of teaching, I feel like you're an example. The key and the knowledge. Let's get into the tarot reading. Give me 1 second. I want to find the tarot deck they showed me. Spirit did. Hold on. Okay. I will clarify these. Spirit guided me to the Osho Zen. And I'm going to play it from ear from that point on and this deck. So let me just give it a shuffle here. Collective. All right. This could resonate for anybody. And this is the Osho Zen, if anybody wants to know. Osho Zen is very much, I mean, it's like spiritual cards for life, right? All right. What's the key? I'm very curious about the key. What's this key and knowledge for collective? Eight of Cups and the reverse. All right, you have a Knight of Pentacles. You have the Empress on the bottom. All right, and you have a Ten of Wands. So something that has taken a long time is coming to fruition. All right, that is the way to read that energy. Literally, face value. We have Virgo. We have Taurus, we have Libra, we have Venus and Mercury, and we have the Ten of Wands. And what it is time to do energetically, also speak about love and Page of Cups. So somebody might be coming to tell you that they love you, and this is what you're going to find out. Tell me about the knowledge. The book came out with the key. Nine of Cups, yeah. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is making this announcement. Wow. Somebody's going to pronounce their love for you. Tell me about the stars. A Strength card. Sun energy. It could literally mean like, you know, StarSeed, solar system out there. All right. But this is a Magician and the Seven of Wands. And so this is communication. Like I said, Mercury, communication, strength to communicate this because someone is professing their love. Someone is professing their love and they're getting the strength to say this. Tell me about the oak tree. Tell me about the oak tree. Yeah. Got the Lovers here, but it's in the reverse. The Lovers is always about a decision. And this person's coming in to tell you that they love you. All right. Okay. Let's get into your reading then. We're going to start off with the Osho Zen. Spirit completely changed up the decks that I was going to use. I'll put these here to the side. All right. All right, let's get into this for the collective. Am I doing a 9 card or am I doing a Celtic? If 1 or 2 cards come out, it's a Celtic. If 3 or more come out, it's a 9 card. Look at all that craziness. No, if it's like that, Spirit, Someone's about to show their face. So let's see what I have here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Literally a 9 card, except for we will clarify the last one. All right. Shit. So we have the intuition. Someone's spending a lot of time alone here. Someone's been hiding behind a mask. Someone's been avoiding, all right? Maybe someone's even been comparing you, comparing your lifestyles, how you guys are different. Maybe that is what you guys are going to teach the world, okay? How you guys are different, but yet, you know, you're whatever, you're vibing, you're doing your thing. Great differences. Let's get one more card. All right. So anyway, somebody's going to be taking the mask off because someone has been hiding a mask. And it's a person who's been afraid of change. Somebody's been spending a lot of time thinking. And I feel like somebody's been thinking about, you know, coming toward you, traveling to you maybe even. But you see how something's been holding this person back. Well, it's a person in this deck, but it doesn't have to be a person in real life. Something has been holding this person back. And it might have something to do with this person that, you know, maybe they need to go through transformation. Maybe they're not ready. Everything happens in divine timing. All right. Now we need to clarify. What cards? These cards. All right. I feel like someone's trying to follow their intuition because the Priestess card is right next to this experiencing card. But they're experiencing alone time because they're going through something with this tower, and it has, you know, we have Scorpio, Aries, we have Aquarius here, we have Virgo, Pisces here, we have Sagittarius here, we have Aquarius here with this Seven of Swords is actually Aquarius card also, plus we have Aquarius, all right? Somebody's trying to decide if they want to reach out to you. But they've been spending a lot of time alone. What's wrong with the intuition? Is they just want to come out and let you know who they are? They've been hiding? Yeah. Ace of Swords. It was in the reverse. And now it's in the upright. So I feel like someone's really trying to follow their intuition, because literally the beam of light coming from the head here. Maybe someone is a little bit disconnected with that. But somebody is going to be coming here and talking to you, though. Tell me about the experiencing card. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Why? It does seem like somebody has to cut something or break away from something or complete something or learn something, because remember what I got also divine timing, because right here it's like if this person still has something or somebody still has something left to learn before union, right? Or before coming together. This could be somebody is literally going through that, or you are going through the last step. This can always be, you know, however, it's collective, so it can be vice versa, whatever, in any reading that I do. But this person is being held back by what? What's holding them back? Another person. Okay, 3 of Cups. So there's you, there's them, there's another person. So there's another person in the way. Tell me about the Tower. So maybe somebody's got to move out. We have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Six of Pentacles, all right? Exchanging energy and time. But this person who is karmic or Aries, Leo, Sag has to leave, whatever. It's karmic energy, like I said. Anyway, it's karmic energy. So it could be a karmic situation before someone can reach out. Now I have a Four of Wands reverse and an Ace of Pentacles reverse. Now that can be talking about a literal house, a literal place. Like, before I even reach out to you, like, you know, I gotta move, or someone's gotta move, or they gotta end this and someone's moving out. Okay, leaving a house here. So someone's gotta leave a place, a karmic situation, before something new can start. Tell me about morality. So this person doesn't feel like it would be, you know, it wouldn't be a lot, you know, it wouldn't have a lot of integrity to the situation if they were to come and tell you and talk to you and tell you that they want to be with you. You're their Ten of Cups. You make them happy. They don't feel like they should be talking to you, or you don't feel like you should be talking to them until somebody knows. Like, I feel like if somebody knows if you're available to talk to. Available meaning single, available alone, whatever available to this person means. The Chariot is Cancer energy. And matter of fact, this is all cups. And it's almost like somebody's like, well, I don't want to be of low integrity, but I'm in my damn feelings here. Tell me about sorrow. Yeah, someone's going through it. So someone who's trying to have integrity and do the right thing doesn't want to reach out to somebody they're in love with because somebody else is involved, and they just don't want to, you know, be like that. If somebody else was gone, someone else would have already reached out, is what somebody's sort of looking at this, because somebody really does either find this connection healing, appealing, or wants to heal things with you. But definitely somebody wants to come toward you, or vice versa. But it's like, it's not right. Well, somebody else is in the mix. Like, it's not the right time, or it ain't right. Because sometimes it can be not the right time. And it could be because of family or work or stuff like that. It doesn't always have to be another person. Tell me about the Aquarius card. It's silence. That's the Star card. Remember, it could be StarSeed. Okay, could be StarSeed. Seven of Wands. Like, you've done this before with this person. It's definitely, yeah. You do have a connection with this person. It's looking like StarSeeds, to be honest with you. I've got about 4 StarSeed cards. Again, if you're not familiar with the term StarSeed, it'd be, you guys would just connect when you feel like you don't connect to a lot of people here, but you would connect with each other, and you feel like you have that connection from somewhere else. A lot of people like to say past life, which that's true. Yeah, like I said, there's this, you know, there's this connection. Again, solar system. I can't help it. I'm just seeing all the solar system. Like, I'm just seeing all of this. Okay. You guys are from the same star, solar system, whatever. I feel like you guys are really, really star seeds, but this would just be one hell of a connection. It would feel like one hell of a connection. Okay. Like you've known them forever. Tell me about comparison. There is no comparison. When you meet your match, there is no comparison. Sometimes people don't see the comparison because that's one of the lessons to learn. Remember, this person had to go through a change and a transformation, or you do, or did. Because that's what I see right here. Tell me about comparison. Yeah. And they see you with very high standards and morals, and they see you with integrity, okay? They could even put you up on a pedestal or vice versa. Like, I'm not going to be cheap. I'm not going to whatever. But again, let me say, somebody is in their feelings. And so it's, even though they want to act with integrity, or somebody does here, the feelings are very, very strong, okay? I don't even know if somebody would be able to reject these feelings, to be quite honest with you. That's how strong I see them in these cards. Pisces energy. So I have Pisces, I have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, a lot of water energy, Scorpio. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces are all here. All the water energy is here. Aquarius is here a couple of times. Earth energy. Aries and Scorpio and Sagittarius. Someone's all in their mind about you. Someone could also have these placements in their moon sign because someone's in their feelings. And when you're in your feelings, your moon sign, you might be relating to your moon sign. Someone could have a Pisces moon or any moon sign in any of these signs. Somebody wants a commitment. This has been coming out in a lot of readings, okay? A lot of readings. Somebody wants commitment, things changing and commitment. There are endings and beginnings happening. And I feel like they're happening close to each other for some. I do feel like that. Positive change here. Especially with money, stability, and a person. This positive change is because really two starseeds align. But for those who didn't know, starseeds make money. Starseeds make a lot of money, especially together. They do. They build things. They build empires together. And that's this kind of energy. You and this person can literally build an empire together. All right. Tell me about... Oh, I also have Virgo energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, directly Virgo. Tell me about nothingness. It's clear, yeah. Seven of Cups reverse, Eight of Wands upright, Three of Cups reverse, Judgment reverse, Three of Wands reverse. Somebody's going to be like, I'm not going to make the same mistake from the past. Hell no. Nope. Somebody's like, I'm not going to make the same mistake from the past. Now remember, the pre-shuffle card was be cautious of new people coming your way. Someone takes off the mask. Are these the same people? Because a pre-shuffle card, it's clear that you don't probably know who this person is. Because they haven't come in yet. But why would they have to be careful? Why was that in the pre-shuffle? Why would they have to be careful? Or is this not the same person? Oh, maybe it isn't the same person. One you can trust. Okay. All right. You could have two people coming towards you. And one you can trust. Okay. One you can trust. One you're already in connection with. So if you've dreamt about somebody, you know what they look like or whatever, you're going to feel like you've known this person. This is the one you can trust. But the one in the pre-shuffle might be another person. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe these are physical bodies now. Tell me about that. A larger person, a broader person, a smaller person. I don't know. The Fool in the reverse. You're going to have a choice between which path to choose. Aquarius energy with that Fool card. Sagittarius with integration. And again, this Tower. One path is the right path and one path isn't. Ooh. One path is deceitful. Tell me about this. One path is... Yeah. One path is going to lead to you're going to have to start over again. Like, one path won't go anywhere, is what I'm saying. One path isn't picked by the divine. Okay. How will collective know which is the right path? You're already in connection with one who's the right path. And it means spiritually, not so it means physically you're not with the right person right now. It means spiritually you're with the right person. In the ethers, you're with the right person. Now, also, this could also be another person who, maybe it isn't even you, collective. Maybe it's another person in danger of picking the wrong path. It could also be that. So if anybody's been postponing something, this person could be in danger of being on the wrong path. The person who's been postponing. Especially if somebody's been burdened down by another person. It shows, in the pre-shuffle, it did show something was holding on to, clinging on to. So I feel like there is a person who could be having a lot of heavy burden or responsibility or something like that with another person. I do feel like that person could definitely be in jeopardy of missing the wrong boat, getting on the wrong path, being on the wrong path, staying on the wrong path. There is an opportunity for this to go the wrong way. But you two are meant to align, and if you're not meeting two people, you're already in connection with one. But this other person who has the opportunity to come toward you, they could also be in that energy of choosing the wrong path. All right, so however that might happen, but this is happening quick. I don't know, there's something that's happening so quick. We have this Empress energy and we have this intensity. We have this person who is having a hard time following their intuition. Whether you or the other person, someone's having a hard time following the intuition, and because of that, they can make a mistake and go down the wrong path. So it's someone could end up on a karmic path, and someone could end up on the divine path. It seems to be this person who's confused and having a hard time following their intuition here. Also, this person who could be learning some sort of very karmic lesson really is what they have to learn, and its time is up. It's a karmic relationship that's already over and done with. Someone's hanging on for what, I don't know what, maybe finances. Anyway, we're going to close out with a Moonology card. I want to thank you guys for coming here. Sorry if I talked too much. Sometimes I tend to do that. We have meditate and contemplate, Pisces moon. Again, I said somebody might have a Pisces moon. It might be time to go into meditation, all right? That's where your connection is in the ethers. Like you guys haven't physically come together. And your dreams need a practical plan, but I feel like it's in the reverse. I feel like it has a lot more to do with connect in the astral with this person, because this person is confused in their daily life, and it has to do with a burdensome responsibility or a little person that's clinging to them, and they can't even follow their intuition. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in your next reading. I love you all, and namaste, my friends.